Welcome to gentle yoga. Let's begin first by lie down onto your back. Go ahead and let your body rest in the supine position. If you need a blanket, you can grab some sort of prop for underneath your head if necessary. If you need a bolster, raise your hand and I'll happily bring you a bolster for under your knees. So that is an option if you want to put something underneath your knees. Another way that you can do it, if you choose to bend the knees without the bolster, is bend your knees and bring your feet near your hips and just lean your knees inward, and you can hold here. All right, so once you establish your comfortable position, let your eyes close and begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Let your mouth close and practice exhale all of your air. And now breathe in through your nose and exhale out through your nose. Good. Again, breathe in through your nose. Fill your lungs and push your belly up a little. And exhale as you breathe out, let your belly relax and all the air exit out. Again, together, inhale. And exhale. Very good. Okay, from here, bend your right knee up towards your chest, interlace your 10 fingers together. Grab 2 inches below your right knee, pull your right knee down towards your right shoulder. As your elbows are bending, hug them in a little bit close to the side of your body. Tuck your chin down towards your throat. Pull the knee, the right knee, down to the shoulder, chest area. With your left leg, if you relax it completely, it'll bend a little. Try squeeze your left quad, your left thigh, and it'll feel like the back of your knee is going to touch down to the floor. And just hold that strength in your leg, your left leg, the one on the ground. And now pull your right knee down towards your right shoulder, stretch into your hip and into your lower back. Give a good strong squeeze. And now let go. Release and lower your right leg all the way down to the floor. Bend the left knee up, interlock your 10-finger grip, grab your left knee, and pull your left knee down towards your left shoulder. You'll feel a little compression on the abdomen. You can feel some pressure on the left side of your rib cage. You might even go deep enough to where your knee gets close, if not does touch your chest. And now with your right leg, notice you can either just keep the leg fully relaxed, the knee will bend a little, or you can increase the hip stretch by simply squeeze your quad and extend through the leg like you're trying to press your right heel forward. Tighten your right thigh, contract and squeeze, and while you hold that, pull your left knee down towards your shoulder and release, lower your left leg all the way back down to the floor. Now bend both of your knees up towards your chest in the wind removing pose, Pavanamuktasana. Try to wrap your arms around your knees and you might be able to grab the opposite wrist. If you need a prop, you can always grab a towel or strap. If you're able to catch one hand on the other and you wrap around, bend the knees and pull your knees down into your body and stretch gently into your lower back. If it feels good to rock side to side, you can roll to the left, you can roll to the right, and just feel a little pressure on your low back, right above your hips. And you can work the side to side rocking motion as a way to just relax and loosen the back. Okay, now land in the center. Try to bring your knees as close together as you can and then pull down and squeeze the thighs into the belly. Get a nice, good, strong squeeze, compress, and go ahead and release and let go. And let your both feet land down on the floor. We'll practice bridge pose. So align your feet so they're hip width apart. Take your hands down. If you have the ability to grab your ankles, catch the outer edge. If not, simply put your palms flat on the floor. Now just tuck your chin down against your throat. Push your feet down and lift your hips up. You don't have to lift your hips all that high to start to get the contraction, the strengthening of your thighs. And then while you're holding, look right down the midline of your body towards your navel. And then you can probably see your knees. Just draw your knees in a little. So your knees are about the same width as your hips, or just slightly in of the width of your hips. And press your hips down, lift your hips up, and then release and lower your hips down onto the ground. And now take your arms and outstretch them on either side of your shoulders. And now tip your knees over to the right and turn your head over to the left. And relax completely. Let the lean of the body, gravity, the weight of the limbs do the work for you in the sense of you just relax. You let the body be heavy. If you're able or want to, twist deeper. Lift your left foot, reach it over towards your right knee, or you can even grab your left foot with your hand or a strap, and then just slowly extend the leg out over to the side and test it. There's so many different degrees of depth you can apply to each posture, and listen to the body. See, one parameter you can work off of is, are you able to still breathe steadily? So if you tap in or tune into your breath rhythm and just notice, can I breathe? Can I breathe deeply? If the answer is yes, and you're not feeling overwhelmed, there's a good chance you can handle the depth that you went to. If your breath is choppy or the sensation is intense, don't go so far. Find a nice middle ground level of depth to stretch into the outer edge of your head. Okay, let's trade sides. Go ahead and bring your knees back up. And now you're head neutral. Turn your knees to the left, turn your head to the right. And relax into the outside edge of your right hip. So remember, you can take this nice easy variation. And just bring your awareness to the outside edge of your right hip and the lower back. Now work as deep as you're comfortable going. So if you want to lift your right foot and reach it out over the side, you can just test how far rotating the body, how much pressure you place, and then just, can I breathe? Can you breathe? Breathe in and out, breathe through your nose. Mouth stays closed. Inhale through the nose, fill the lungs. Exhale out of the nose, all the air out. Continue like this, and just feel the pressure on the outside edge hip. Just relax a moment, letting the low back release. And now we'll shift. Go ahead and come back, let go. Bring your feet back on the floor, your knees up, your neck neutral. Let's try happy baby pose. Bring your knees towards your chest, this time wide knees. One way you can go is just bend your elbows and rest your knees against the hands. Another way is you bring your feet up like you want to put footprints on the ceiling. Another way to go is to grab the feet on the outer edge and then just gently bring the knees down or pull down. Test your low back. If your low back is feeling really stiff, tight, and this is challenging, don't go real deep. Just do very slow, gentle movement. If your back is responding well to the pressure, it feels amazing, go ahead and grab your feet and pull. And breathe, inhale and exhale. Work the level of depth for each position to the correct level for you today. Remove the ego. Don't worry about practicing like anybody else. Focus on yourself. All right, let's release. Go ahead and let go. Slowly lower your legs all the way down to the floor and bring your legs together. Now take your arms above your head and try to elongate the body, make it as long as possible. So with your arms above your head and your toes pointing down below, try to extend and reach your hands, your fingers as far away from your toes and your toes as far away from your fingers as you can possibly go. Just tighten up your thighs and tighten up your glutes. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your arms, reach. Good, and then relax. Let your legs relax, let your arms relax. Try to just let your arms be heavy above your head. If your shoulders don't allow for that, bring your arms down to a level where you are able to relax your arms completely. Breathe deep, inhale and exhale. Good. Okay, let's transition. So from here, bend your both knees. Roll over onto your right side body. Use your right arm like a pillow and just lay your head on your arm. And you can lay your left arm right along your left side, or you can even just put your hand on the floor in front of you. Just hold here a moment in the side laying position. Breathe through your nose as you hold. Good. Okay, next up we're going to come up into a child's pose. So if you already know that you have knee challenges, you can return to lying down on your back and you can child's pose on your back. If your knees can handle pressure, you'll come up and around facing forward on your mat. Now if you need cushion under your knees, there's the option to put something soft underneath, a blanket, a little kneeling pillow. And then go ahead and bend your knees so that you have your feet pointing. Now, one way you can approach child's pose if you do have some knee challenges, maybe you have a knee replacement or you just are recovering from a knee injury, what you can do is come down on your elbows, and that way you can bear weight on your upper body. And then slowly start to tip back, feel where your edge is. If you're able to go all the way to the point where your hips are on your heels and you can relax your head down, just bring your head down onto the floor and relax your arms wherever they're comfortable. You can have your arms above your head, you can have your elbows bending, and there's another variation where you take your arms down beside your legs. So any one of these arm options, arm positions can work to help you to relax and breathe. Now when you breathe in through your nose, feel your chest expand, and as you exhale, feel the collapse. Try it again. When you inhale, the pressure of your ribs and diaphragm on your thighs will push your back up. And as you exhale and the air leaves the body, you'll drop down a little. Try it again. Inhale. As you breathe in, stretch and release your back. As you exhale, try this whole body relaxation. Continue work a few breaths at your own speed. Good. All right, and next up, go ahead and come up onto your hands and knees. Let's do some cow and some cat pose. Align your knees under your hips, your hands under your shoulders, separate your fingers. And on an inhale breath, move into the cow pose where you lift your chin and roll your eyes and look up. And then as you exhale, breathe, go to cat pose where you tuck your chin, you round your spine, look down. So you inhale, breathe, lift your chin, roll the eyes, look up. And you exhale, breathe, tuck your chin, push down, round, and stretch your back. Good. Inhale, breathe, lift your chin, roll the eyes, look up. And exhale, breathe, tuck your chin, push down, round. Let's do two more. Inhale, lift the chin, look up. Exhale, tuck the chin, push down, round. One more. Inhale, lift your chin, look up. Exhale, tuck your chin, look towards your navel, round. Good. Now bring your spine neutral, bring your knees and feet together, straighten your right leg, curl your toes under, straighten your knee, push back, stretch your ankle, your calf, Achilles tendon area where it attaches the back of your heel bone. And just push a little into your hands, kind of like you're setting up for a down dog. Okay, now shift the weight onto your left knee and hands and raise your right leg up behind you, about the height of your hip. You're welcome to hold here if you want to challenge the balance and your core strength. Take your left arm and reach forward. Those of you that like tiger pose, if you're able to bend your knee and grab your back foot, you can work into the kick. However, that's totally optional. And just try wherever you find you're able to maintain your balance. You might stick with both hands on the floor and just work the strength of your leg. And then release and lower your right leg down. And now bring your right foot forward. So we're going to come into a lunge. Try to bring your right foot. You might crawl your foot forward. If it's hard for you to get your hands on the floor, here I just have a bolster, but you could put 2 blocks on either side, and that can give you some leverage to put pressure onto. Now, bend your right knee and lunge forward. And we want to keep the heel on the ground. So if your foot's too far back, your heel might lift. So bring your foot forward, and then your heel will stay down. And keep your back knee on the floor. And try to stretch, really put pressure into the front of your left thigh and hip. And stretch deep into that left leg. Good. Now practice come up, slide your foot back a little, and see if you can balance on your left knee and right foot in a modified warrior position, and raise your arms above your head. Pick a focal point, hold your vision at one place of focus, concentrate, and squeeze your belly in as you reach up from your left knee, left hip, through the torso, all the way up through the shoulders and the hands. Good, and then release and come down and bring your hands on the ground and take your right leg back so you're on your hands and knees. Make a cow pose, inhale, lift your chin. Make a cat pose, exhale, tuck your chin. Neutral spine, knees, feet together, left leg straight, curl your toes under. Push back, stretch your ankle, calf, Achilles, hold. Keep breathing. Good. Put the weight on your right knee. Take your left leg, lift it up. Okay, hold the balance here, or engage a little more challenge with the right arm forward, or engage a little more challenge with bend the back knee, grab the foot, do some kick. That's totally optional. Find out where your level of challenge is today. You might stick with your hands on the floor. Strengthen your left glute and hamstrings by lift the left leg. Good. Okay, release, lower your left knee back down, and now try to get your left leg to come forward. Step forward with your left foot. There we go. Bring it far enough forward that when you now come into the left knee bending lunge position, you can feel a fair amount of pressure stretch into the front of your right leg. And breathe as you hold in the pose. And apply just enough pressure. If something hurts a lot, back off of the pressure. Try to find a way to practice the position with moderate pressure where you can breathe. It's not too intense. All right, very good. Now come back, balance on your left foot and right knee, and see if you can come up with your arms off the floor and raise your arms above the head and stretch up really tall. Squeeze your belly, push your right hip just a little forward. Feel the stretch in your quad when you try to do that. Reach up through the trunk, through the torso, through the arms, stretch up nice and high. Take a big breath in. Good, and release. Bring your arms down, bring your left leg back, and now come down onto your belly. So you'll move from the hands and knees onto your abdomen. We're going to practice cobra pose. Straighten your legs, point your toes. 2 main leg variations is to have your feet about hip width apart, or if you like to do cobra with your legs together, pick a variation you like. Now bring your palms flat on the floor, lightly touch your chin so your hands are right under your shoulders. Before you lift up, try to pull your elbows inward towards the midline of your body. And now without pushing into your hands, tighten your thighs and try to lift your chin up and try to lift your chest up. And hold the back strength of the cobra. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your back, draw the elbows in, lift your chin, roll the eyes, look up toward the ceiling, take a big breath in, and exhale, release slowly down, turn your head to the right, and relax your arms down wherever they're comfortable. Just let your head turn to the side, relax your neck, breathe, inhale, exhale through your nose. Maintain steady breath rhythm as we pause in between spine strengthening positions. Good. All right, let's try another one. This time, we'll practice full locus. Go ahead and Take your chin forward and your arms out like wings. Put your palms on the floor. Strong through the legs, point your toes. Now try to lift your chin up, lift your chest up, lift your arms up. Can you lift your legs up? And balance, holding strong back, pressure on the hips. Feel the strength between the shoulder blades. Lift your arms a little back, a little bit up. Roll the eyes up, look up, and release and lower down. Now turn your head to the left. Relax your right cheek down and relax your arms wherever they're comfortable. And take a few breaths here. Inhale, exhale, breathe through the nose. On the inhale, feel the belly push down and your back will expand up. On the exhale, back relaxes down. It'll be real subtle, just little, about an inch of movement. And try to keep your attention and awareness within the present moment through the breathing. All right, very good. We're going to transition. So if you bring your hands again like you were in Cobra, okay, we're going to peel up into Cobra and then try upward dog. Push down into your arms. Good, Diane. Lift your chest up through your shoulders. Lift your chin, look up. Let's try downward dog. Pull back. So now, for some of us, down dog might be a little much because we're rehabbing a shoulder or a wrist issue. However, if down dog feels good, push into your hands, elevate the hips, and then pedal your heels a few times. We did a little bit of ankle stretching work already, but this way we can get a little bit deeper in on the calf musculature and also in your hamstrings when you press your knees back. You straighten one leg, then you do the other. All right, very good. Now from here, go ahead and come down onto your hands and knees again. We're going to try making our way up into the full warrior. Take your right foot forward again. Now curl your back toes under, straighten the back leg so the knee is not on the ground. See if you can rotate your left heel in so that your foot's at a 45-degree angle. Push into your right leg, try to balance and raise your arms up in warrior one. If this one's a little too difficult, repeat where you were with the knee. If you're able to keep your back leg straight, squeeze it really strong. Tip your head back and look up toward the hands or above the hands. Bend deep into your right knee. Let's turn it into warrior B position. Bring your right arm forward and left arm back. And turn the chin forward towards your right shoulder. Bend into your right knee. Expand the arms apart. Try to squeeze the belly in. Good, and now we'll do a twisting pose. Come down and bring your left hand on the floor and bring your left knee down on the floor. And now with your right arm, try to reach up and strengthen your left arm shoulder and muscles between shoulder blades. Reach up nice and tall in a variation of a twisting triangle, combo, twisting side angle. Good. Okay, bring your right hand down, bring your right foot back. And let's do a cow and a cat. Inhale to the cow pose, lift your chin, look up. Exhale to cat pose, tuck your chin, round down, around. Good, neutral spine, left foot forward. And once you bring your left leg forward, curl your back toes under, try to straighten your back leg. Drop your hips down, stretch to the front of the hip. And now bring your right heel down so your foot's at a 45-degree. And push into your left foot and raise your arms above your head. Stretch up nice and tall in the warrior one. Remember the option. If you need, stay down on your right knee. If you're able to hold, good Carol, bend into the left knee, tip your head back, gaze upward, and we'll turn it into Vita Vrajasana B. Drop your left arm forward and your right arm back, opening the chest and pelvis to the side. Turn your chin over the left shoulder, look towards your left hand, and bend into your left knee. Draw your belly in, reach your arms apart, come down just a little lower. And we'll release by bring your right hand on the floor, bring your right knee down on the floor, and then lean against your right hand and raise your left arm up, creating a twisting pose variation. Triangle, side angle, twist, try to expand up, breathe through the nose while you hold, feel the 3 points of contact, left foot, right hand, right knee, and reach the left arm up. Good. Alrighty, release. Go ahead and come down with your left hand. Bring your left foot back so you're on your hands and your knees. Let's practice the cow pose. Inhale, lift your chin. The cat pose, exhale, tuck your chin. And now we're going to work our way to standing. So you can either go to down dog first, or you can just step 1 foot forward, the other foot forward. From your down dog, step 1 foot forward, the other foot forward. Make your way up into a hip width foot stance position parallel to each other with your hands on your knees. Okay, try the cow. Inhale, lift your chin. You're bearing weight down against your arms. Exhale, the cat. Round your spine. Now, try to bring your elbows onto your knees. Okay, with elbows on knees, try to do the cow. You lift your chin. Try to do the cat. You push down, you round. Neutral spine. Try to touch your hands down onto the floor. If that's too far, stay with one of the previous options, elbows on knees or hands on knees. If you have hands on the floor, let your head hang down. Keep your eyes open. Okay, now you have support on the hands on the floor. You have your eyes open. You can keep your balance. Try to press your knees back as far as they'll go. If you get to the point where your legs are totally straight, and you're like, well, what's next? Try to grab your ankles and then pull on your ankles, and then you have some leverage to bring your body a little deeper. Don't worry if you're nowhere near that variation. You can be up here with your hands on your knees. The main idea is to listen to your body and feel what type of pressure is going to help my back to either maintain its flexibility, or if you're feeling super tight today, how can I just start to get it to release? So it takes a lot of practice to get to know your body, but that's why we're here. Breathe, inhale and exhale. Very good. Okay, we're going to slowly come all of the way back up to a standing position. Nice. You just kind of ragdoll your way up. And once you're up and your feet are parallel to each other, take your arms and raise them all the way up. Okay, from here, grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Lift your left arm or pull it up, and then push your hips over to the right. If you need a little support, you can do this with your hand on your right hip if you need. If it's hard for you to hold the right arm or up in the air and pull. Okay, and then press your hips to the left, create a deep stretch on the side body, and then come all the way up. Switch sides, reach up, push your hips to the right, reach to the left. Good, create a deep stretch on your side body. Excellent. Good, Carolyn. And then come all the way back up. Release your arms down. Place both hands onto your hips. Try to keep your both knees straight. Press your hips forward over your heels, your toes. Pull your elbows back, expand your chest. Test your neck. See if it's comfortable to drop it back. Keep your eyes open so you can see the ceiling, and expand the whole front of the body in a standing back bend. Good. And then slowly come back up to neutral. Bend your knees again. You either do the hands on the knees, the elbows on the knees, hands on the floor, or grab the ankles and do another big deep stretch on your back. Just fold your body in half, as far as in half is today for you. Maintain holding. Breathe through your nose. Good. Okay, we're going to slowly come up again. Come all the way up. Once you're up standing, turn and face to the right so you're able to step to the right and land your feet on your yoga mat. Reach your arms out. We're going to go to triangle pose. Turn your right foot toward the right or toward the door you came in, and then bring your right hand down on your knee, and then try to bring your hand as far down your right shin as you can go, and still keep your both legs straight. Take your left arm, expand straight up, and then if your balance feels steady, turn your chin and look up in the direction of your left hand as you expand and reach through the arms, through the chest, through the body. Good. Let's come up and do the other side. Inhale, breathe, release up. Turn your right foot in, turn your left foot to the front. Bring your left hand down on your left knee to start. Take your right arm, reach it straight up, and see how far down my left shin can I go and be able to keep both of the legs straight. And so reach up through the right arm, and when the balance feels steady, Look up in the direction of your right hand and continue to hold the balance and really reach up strong. Draw your belly in, strong line of energy. Good, and then release and come all the way up. Turn your left foot in, turn your right foot out. Put both hands on your right knee and bend your right knee. Both hands on the knee. Yep, left as well. Good, Carolyn. Okay, now try to bring your left hand down onto the floor. Try to bring your right hand on the floor. If that's too much, just stay up with your hands on your knee. Drop your head down towards your right knee and try to press your right knee back. Work in the direction of straightening the right leg and bringing your head down on your knee. Feel that deep hamstring stretch on the back of the right leg. Don't overdo it. Just nice and chill. Can you breathe? That's the main idea. Try to keep breathing. Use your yoga asana practice as a means to practice your breathing, your pranayama practice. Let the breath flow steadily. Inhale and exhale. We're going to come back up. Bend your right knee. Put your both hands on your right knee and come all the way up. Now turn your right foot in, turn your left foot out. Put both hands on the knee and bend it. Try to bring your right hand down, your left hand down, and drop your head towards your knee. When you're able to, you feel steady. You're like, okay, let me try a little more. Start to push your left knee back. And of course, if you're already at your edge, or if you're struggling to get your hands down on the floor, keep your hands up on your knee and just work with a bent knee, balancing steady. That's good, Carol, exactly. Practice holding here. And then as you press your left knee back, bring your head towards your knee. Feel that big stretch in the hamstrings on the back of your left leg. Good, we're gonna make our way back up. Bend into the knee a little bit. Bring your hands up on the knee, come all the way up. And then reach your arms out. Let's practice one more, actually two more here with the wide feet. So bring your feet parallel to each other. Turn your right toes, right foot again toward the back. Bend the right knee, bring your right elbow down on your thigh, and with your left arm, reach above the head. Good, excellent. Correct, good everybody. All right, if you have a deeper variation that you know and love, you're welcome to go there. Go here, wherever your body's letting you go today. So holding, this is the extended side angle posture. What will be consistent for all of us though, regardless of which arm position you do, is that you want to try to keep your back leg nice and straight and strong. So you'll be working off of that straight back leg. Okay, and then we're going to come up. So you release and push into your right leg. Turn your right foot in and turn your left foot to the front. And bend into your left knee. And you can bring your left elbow down on your thigh with your right arm. Try expand or reach above your head. Remember, there's quite a few different options here. This is a good starting point. And with your right leg, keep this thigh, this knee really, really strong. Squeeze into the quad, come down a little deeper into the bend. You can work your arm position in a way that supports your shoulder issue, your shoulder issue. Maybe you have a shoulder issue. All right, and release. Come on. I think maybe everybody has a shoulder issue. If you have a shoulder, you've got some sort of issue going on. All right, bring your, maybe it's a good issue. Your feet are parallel to each other. Hands on your hips. We're coming down. Or probably more realistically, some part of your body has some type of issue going on, some aspect. It's normal. I don't know if you can go through it unscathed. So, but let's use our yoga as a therapeutic tool for helping to balance the systems of the body and to work the musculoskeletal system, coordination. All right, so here I have hands on floor, wide foot stretch. You might need to stay high with your hands on your knees. You might be able to come down elbows on knees. You might be able to bring hands on the floor. Next is to straighten your legs all the way. Next is to hang the body all the way. Next will be to touch your head down to the floor. So just let your wide foot stretch pose work in a way that you're able to sustain steadiness. Now embody steadiness. Just hold wherever you landed as steady as possible. Feel how you can use the alignment of the body and the position and the awareness of how steady you can become to keep the mind present. All right, we're going to come back up. Slowly raise your head, bend your knees as much as you need. You can reset the width if necessary. Come all the way up. Join your feet back together. and then turn and face forward toward the front. Let's practice balancing on one leg with tree pose. So we'll begin by put all the weight on your left leg, and then take your right knee and open it out over to the side. So you can work with your hands on the hips in the beginning. In tree, if you can bring your foot up on your calf, now you might need to put your hand on a wall or a prop. You can even use a folding chair, have one back there. And then if you can grab your ankle, you can catch and bring the foot high. And if you want to add the arm piece, raise your arms up and just challenge your one leg balance at whatever stage you're in. Practice a little every day, holding the weight on one leg. There's a lot of benefit here in relation to our proprioceptive skill, overall coordination, equilibrium. Hold your visual attention at a single point of focus. Take a nice deep breath in and release. That's great, you guys. Very good. Release your arms down and lower your right leg down so your feet join together. Shift all of the weight over onto your right leg. And now let's do the other side. Bring your left foot up. And remember, you can bring it on the calf. Another option is just to keep the big toe on the floor if balance is really, really tricky. Part of the strategy is to do like when you have both feet on the floor, it's 50-50, and then you switch 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, 90-10, 100-0, all the way to one leg, balancing. Hold your attention, concentrate, single point, focus, steady, breathe, nose breathe, big inhale, and exhale. Great work, everyone. Lower your arms down, lower your left leg down. Good. All right, come up to the top of your mat. Let's move through a slow motion sun salutation. Let's do a sun salutation beat today just to mix it up. Slow motion chair. Bend your knees, inhale, breathe, raise your arms, look up towards your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward and down, bring your hands to the ground, try to touch your head as close as you can to your shins. Inhale, breathe, lift the chin, look forward about 3.5 feet in front of you. Exhale, breathe, come down on your hands and knees. I'm going to show you the easy method, but if you want to lower all the way down to the belly, you can. Inhale, cow pose, or if you like to up dog, you can press all the way into an upward facing dog. Cat pose. Exhale, tuck your chin, or if you like down dog, you can go all the way into the downward dog. Warrior one. Step your right foot forward. If you know the full variation, otherwise stay with your left knee on the ground. Raise your arms above your head. Tip your head back. Look up. Take a full breath in. And exhale. Bring your hands to the ground. Take your right leg back. And go cow-cat or lower all the way down. Inhale, cow pose or up dog. Lift the chin, look up. Exhale, cat pose or down dog. Round the spine, strong stretch. Inhale, left foot forward. Either balance on your right knee. We practiced this earlier, so you have a little bit of, kind of got the motion going. Inhale, raise your arms up. Good, big breath in and exhale. Lower your hands down and left leg back. And come down onto your hands and knees or lower down. Inhale, cow pose or upward facing dog. And exhale, cat pose, or you can go to down dog. And then you can either hold down dog, cat, or you can go to child's pose. And we're going to breathe for 5 breaths as you hold here. Inhale and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're in down dog, come down on your hands and knees. If you're on your hands and knees, swivel your legs around. Come all the way to seated. Bring your both legs together in front of you. And we're going to move into what's called a stick pose with your legs together. So with your legs together, try to place your hands on the floor for balance or leverage. You can use your hands flat right beside your hips. If it's hard for you to sit like this, put your hands back a little bit to help you to be able to get your chest up. If you're able to sit with your hands beside your hips, lift your chest up, tuck your chin down towards your throat, stretch your shoulders down away from your ears, pull your shoulders back closer together behind you, tighten your thigh muscles so the back of the knees press toward the floor, flex your feet towards you so it feels like your toes are turning towards your head. And then Release and lift your chin and look. Try reach forward and grab your toes. If that's too far, grab your shins or take a strap and put it on your feet. Inhale and look up. And as you exhale, fold your body as far forward as you're able to go. Listen to your body. How does your low back feel? It's feeling great. Just a little tension or tightness in the back of the legs. Fold your body forward and go as far as you're able, bringing your head down toward the legs. You check in with your back. It's locked up. A little spasmy, twingy. Don't fold really far forward. Focus on squeeze your belly in and just sit up nice and tall. And if you are moving forward, move at the pivot of your pelvis versus the flexion of your spine. Good. Release, inhale, come up, Janu Shirshasana. Bend the right knee, bring the right heel near the hip, drop the right knee down. Reach in the direction of your left foot. If you need your hands on the floor, or one hand on the floor, inhale. And now fold your head down toward your knee, hence the name of the pose, head to knee pose, Janu Shirshasana. Just try to stretch deeply. Good, Carol, yeah. Into the back of the left leg. Feel the right knee, feel the right hip. The head weighs somewhere between 10 to 20 pounds, give or take. Use your head, just dropping your head forward. The weight of the head at the end of the spine is creating leverage for depth. Draw your belly in. Use a little bit of abdominal core engagement work to help to kind of seal the abdominal contents as you fold deeply at your hips. And release and come all the way up. Now we'll move into a Bhadrasana. So what we'll do is lean over on the right hip, swivel or swing your left foot, so your left foot comes by your hip. Put your left hand over on your right knee. Put your right hand on the floor behind you and twist to the right. And just when you're twisting, similar concept to what we just had in the forward bending is to draw the belly in and just feel how if you engage muscles on the front, does it give you any support in relation to when you're twisting in your low back? Typically it does. But try to feel that it does, or try to observe what type of effect does me contracting one area or another have as I work into my twist. And so you start investigating, getting involved. Good. Okay, slowly release. And now we'll go to the other side. Bring your both legs together in front of you. Bend your left knee and bring your left heel close to the body. Relax your knee down. Reach forward for your right foot. And now bring your head down towards your knees. Janu Shirshasana. Fold your body forward. Breathe. Excellent. Good, Austin. Nicely done. All right, so let your attention right away just bring your awareness into the body and just try to feel where's the sensation most prevalent? Do I have it in my knee? Is it in my hip? Is it in my back? Is it in my hamstrings? Wherever it is for you. Now, when you breathe into that area. As you exhale, see if it can release a little. Keep going like this. You inhale, you're breathing, breathe. Imagine, visualize air going into that tight spot. And you exhale and just see if things are starting to shift. Can you feel a shift? Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Good. Let's do one more together. Big inhale. And exhale. Nice. Okay, slowly release. Now what we're going to do is keep our left knee how it is. You lean on your left hip, you bend your right knee, you bring your right heel on the outside edge of the hip. If that's too much on your knee, just keep your leg forward, but you'll twist. You put your right hand on your left knee, your left hand on the floor. We're going to rotate to the left. There we go. Very good. Excellent. Good time. And this is another one, well, we did the other side, so this is the same pose other side, where let your belly be really soft. Now, try to squeeze your belly in really strong. Just observe the variation of those two approaches. You might actually like it better with just the soft belly. Maybe you relax your belly, and that just seems to work great for an area that, maybe you find an area that you didn't know was tight. Or you try squeezing in, you go, oh yeah, I definitely need to do that. That worked for me. So it's not to say one way will be the right way for you, and then the same for the other, for another person. It'll be unique. Try them out. Try different approaches. Okay, unwind. Gently unwind, come back around. Let's go to a pigeon prep pose. So I'm gonna give you two options. One is take your right leg forward and slide the left leg back and fold down on your right leg. There's a lot to talk about here. If you have a knee issue, you gotta be careful. I'm gonna give you another option in a moment. But here I took a blanket, I folded it up, I put it under my hip. Whoa, that makes it way easier. So that's an option. If you have a prop and you wanna use it. The other one, if you have a really trick knee right now, like your knee is actually really bothering you, and then lay on your back, cross your right leg on top of your left leg, and just start testing putting pressure on the lateral knee. And you do that by letting the knee stretch away from you. And then if that all works and there's no pain, try to lift your left foot up and cradle or weave through to thread the needle and pull down. So either way is going to have the same effect. We're holding a little bit of time, probably a little over a minute here. Let the pressure go into the musculature on the outer edge of your hip. Just, again, try to be real present to the sensation, whatever you feel, whatever's going on. Try to be very present to it. Just observe it. And if you can even find it interesting, wow, I have a hip. I'm aware I'm putting pressure on it right now. I'm in this very unique position, and I can feel that the muscle tissue is being pulled on and all that tension, perhaps how I feel in my hip. I'm doing something proactive to release the tension. This is pretty exciting stuff. I didn't even know. Who would have thought I could actually get involved in my my maintenance protocol. So it is pretty exciting just to relax, take and feel, and to even become aware. Am I tense? Do I have stress? Whoa, I had stress. I didn't even know I was stressed out. Here I thought I was not stressed, and I'm actually feeling stress. Okay, what can I do? I'm gonna breathe. Just work with your breath. Let's try changing sides. So you just switch from one side to the other. So you can just roll over to the right hip and swivel around and bring your left leg in front of you. If you're laying on your back, you know what to do. You just uncross your right foot and then recross and put the other foot on and do the same thing. Even if one side, well, yeah, do what you need to do. All right, let's put pressure on the hip and just settle as best you can right away. Use it as an opportunity for meditation practice. And you can practice this one with eyes closed or open, whichever style is suitable. If you have your eyes open, though, try a soft gaze and hold the vision very steady. Where your gaze is a reflection of your internal awareness environment, the ability to be poised, in control of your nerves, aware. You can engage with the senses, or at least the senses can rest but are still alert. Feel pressure in the hip. Observe the muscle tissue expanding. There's circulatory energy, you're still breathing, and the blood flow and the oxygen and everything's moving in. You got the muscle stretched out. And as you breathe, slowly, gradually, your hip opening. All right, nicely done. Let's go ahead and release, and then we're going to come around to seated again. If you're on your back, you'll need to sit up. Those of us that were in the pigeon, just swivel around and bring your both feet together, making a foot prayer style position called Baddha Konasana, bound angle. Pull your heels in close to your body. Use your hands, grab your feet, open the feet like they're a book, lean forward, land your elbows on your thighs, and then as you lean, start to direct pressure. If you have an intense sensation in your knees when you do this, all you gotta do is come up, lift your knees a little, and then start to very gently push down into it. And just see where that sensation pops up. And just edge. Kind of like the same way if you're walking out on the end of a diving board, you just walk slowly out there. You can even and bounce a little as you get out closer to the edge. And if you get really, if you're going slow enough, you can get your toes out over the edge. But it's a slow, gradual approach, similar in your body, just slow, gradual approach out over to the edge. You might even hang a little out over the edge, but stay on it though. Don't fall off the diving board or out of your yoga pose, or push so hard that it's not good. It's too much. You want to just do nice and easy. Gentle yoga. It's on purpose. Nice and easy. Okay, and slowly release and come back up. Take your legs and straighten and separate into Upavishta Konasana. So you take your legs apart, straddle style. You can put your hands on the floor behind you if you need to be able to keep your body up. Try to reach forward and see if you can put your hands either on your legs. You might be able to reach your feet. You can put your hands on the floor and start to fold forward, and you can let the weight of the body do the majority, all of the work for you. So this pose doesn't require, once you lean forward of the midline or the edge, you don't have to do a whole lot of effort to get strong pressure in your hamstrings and adductors. That's good, Diane. Excellent. Nice and even. Breathe. Those of you practicing at home, nice work. Staying motivated, even if you hear the doorbell ring or somebody going into the fridge. You stay focused on your practice. Good. Let the low back release, your low back relax. Okay, come up. Let's do a little stretch over to the right. Just see if you can reach your left hand to your right foot and try to bring your head down towards your knee. Open and stretch over through the left side body. Let's try the other side. Come up. Take your right hand to your left foot if you can, or somewhere on the knee, and bring your head down toward the knee. Stretch into the left. Open up the right side, low back. Good. Go ahead and come up. Take your legs into a classic cross leg position. Fold as far forward over your cross legs as you can go, creating yoga mudra, forehead toward the floor. Whether or not it touches the floor, irrelevant. Feel where your edge is. Work out to the edge, and then just balance on the edge. And breathe, focus, concentrate, develop your ability to put your attention somewhere and not waver. Okay, very good. Go ahead and come up. Slowly release and lie down on your back. Let's try the same pose laying down on the back. Once you land laying down on the back, bring your feet up and cross your legs. So one foot's in front of the other. Reach up, try to grab the feet. So your right hand will be grabbing your left foot and your left hand will be grabbing your right foot. If that's too much, simply grab your knees and hook your ankles together. If you're able to catch your feet, pull down, kind of like you're tying the bow on a ribbon, and pull down and just stretch into your lower back. Relax into the low back. If you want to rock a little over to one side or the other, just kind of feel like you can work releasing or opening and doing a little bit of pressure work with your low back on your yoga mat. And then, because it's not a huge variation, but there's a subtle variation of having one foot on top of the other, let's reverse. Uncross and put the opposite foot on top, and then grab again and pull down. And this way you'll work evenly both the right and left hip into the cross leg position and do a gentle rolling side to side effect. Pressure onto your back, and then land in the middle and give a good strong squeeze, and then go ahead and release. And let your feet come down on the floor with your knees bent. And now take your right leg and lift it and cross it deep over your left thigh. And now lean your knees over to the right, so the weight of the right leg is going to push down onto your left thigh as we internally rotate. And turn your head over to the left. And with your arms, expand them out to either side. Just hold for a moment. And if you go to do this and you have pain in your SI joint, The sacroiliac joint is the one right where your sacrum and your ilium meet together, kind of low back. If you have pain there, this might be too much pressure for you. So what you do is you just uncross your leg and then just do it like how we did at the beginning of class. But you're a little more warmed up. That's why we're going to add the pressure here and just try to relax. Get a nice big twist. And we'll switch sides. Bring your knees up, uncross your right off of your left, and take your left and cross it over the right. And then tip your knees over to the left, turn your head over to the right, and use the weight of the left leg as bearing pressure down on the outside edge right. And you feel a big stretch around your right hip. And practice breathing while you hold in the pose. Steady. Good. And then bring it all the way back up. Let's come into our final resting position. Lower your legs all the way down, both legs. Relax. Remember, if you need a bolster, this could be a good time to slide something underneath your knees, and you can let that go underneath. The main idea, try to assume as comfortable a position as possible. Take any position that is comfortable for you. You can come back up and sit in meditation pose. You can roll over and lay on your belly. Whatever style of position you feel like you're able to achieve the greatest level of relaxation, it's going to be a good place to practice in the final resting pose. Let your eyes close, and now let the breathing do its own thing again. Go from really monitoring and controlling your breath to now just let the breath go back into automatic mode and observe the sensation of your body. See what type, I know it's difficult to put words on sensation. It's difficult to describe. Words, language doesn't quite do sensation justice. So just try to be with the sensation as if your experience of being with it is the translation process. You don't have to explain it to anyone. You're feeling it. That's all that needs to be done. Just be aware of the feeling of your body. This is important because if we can learn to celebrate with gratitude life, that we have life, that we're here, then I think we're on the right track. Okay, just take your time. I'm going to turn down the lights. I'm going to ring the bell. And when you hear the bell, whenever you feel ready, you're welcome to exit. Or if you're at home, you can continue to practice Shavasana as long as reasonable for you. Nice, everyone. Take your time. Have a great day. Enjoy. Namaste.